Hello beautiful people, how are you today? I'm continuing on with the segment on colors, their origins and ingredients. But before we get started, let me introduce myself for those who don't know. My name is Meiline and I have been in the fashion industry for over 18 years. I also had a brand named Dragonfly. But now I'm here to share with you tips and tricks on how to start your own fashion brand. Join the tribe. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with any of your friends who might benefit from this video. And as promised, today we're going to be talking about two types of browns, mummy brown and sepia. Now, I don't think you'd ever be able to guess, although it's in the name, but what would be the special ingredient in mummy brown? I have a sneaking suspicion that all of you actually have an idea of what the special ingredient is. Yes, it is made out of mummies. That is what was used to give it its unique shade. It was basically made from ground up corpses of mummies, of both humans and feline. Yeah, you heard me right. The use of mummies for paint most likely stemmed from Europe's mummy trade, which sold the bodies as medicine. Between the 12th and 17th centuries, mummia, basically the ground-up dust of mummies, was a common cure-all preparation used to treat anything from wounds to a cough to pain. This practice got even weirder, creepier during Victorian times, when mummy powder was sometimes mixed with alcohol or chocolate before being consumed as medicine. Mummy brown became a very popular paint color by the 16th and 17th centuries. The powdered mummy flesh was mixed with myrrh and white pitch, which is a polymer. There was something about the mummies that provided a rich, warm pigment painters quickly came to love. It was versatile and had good transparency. It was possible to use it as an oil paint, but also for glazing and shading. As a rich but lighter burnt amber color, it also provided the perfect color for painting flesh tones, coincidentally. But the paint fell out of popularity with the pre-Raphaelites when artists became more aware of its origins. For one English painter, Edward Burne-Jones, the story goes that he was so shocked when he found out the paint actually contained human remains that he buried his last tube of the paint in his garden. But still, the production of mummy brown only ended in the 1960s. And only because the company making the colors simply ran out of mummies. So now what about the color sepia? Its origins are nowhere near as macabre as mummy brown, but it's still pretty interesting. The brown toned down color sepia was made from the ink sacs of cuttlefish. The word sepia is Greek for cuttlefish. Like an octopus, the cuttlefish releases a cloud of ink when threatened. Because the tint comes from a natural source, shades of sepia vary based on the local diets of the cuttlefish and where the pigment was made. Apparently, this hue has been in production since ancient Rome and has graced the canvases of Leonardo da Vinci. Cicero, a famous orator and political statesman, is said to be the first to record the use of sepia in 45 BC, which was at the time used as an ink for writing. Then around the 1800s, a German by the name of Professor Jacob Seidelmann from Dresden developed a process to extract and produce a concentrated form of sepia for use in watercolors and oil paints. He would get the glands, then dry it and then pulverize it. But the organic dye became disused in the 1970s and was replaced by a mixture of synthetic iron oxide mixed with black pigment. Well, this video is a lot shorter, but I hope it brought in some really interesting tidbits about these two particular colors. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything, always feel free to put any of that down below. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. And if you're looking for more, watch my next video about the colors white and black. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with any of your friends that you might think might benefit from this. Come join the tribe. All right, have a good one. See you next time.